Ah, c'est bien dit quand même. Ok. Ok. Are you good? I am streaming. I'll learn over time how to make things more entertaining. In any case, I'm. A call in 30 minutes. Eh, je te dis, tu vas péter un câble hein, si t'as pas tes oreilles. Hein. Je vais commencer à parler, donc je t'attendais que tu te mettes tranquille. Tu veux pas faire double? Good luck. Good luck. So, just in general, I guess to introduce, maybe I'll make some clips and things like this once I have some content. And in general, the idea is that I just film myself basically work, go through meetings, go through calls. Obviously, a lot of it is censored and private information. So I cannot just, I would have liked, share my screen, just show everything what I'm doing, but one misclick can get me sued. So uh, let's try not to do that. So all the calls will be on my side. I will mute certain moments where I expect to say certain things that may be sensitive. Obviously, if I don't need to, I won't. There's no reason why this should be of concern to anybody, but in case anybody does, you may not see me again. But yeah, so this is all just to make, say, my personal brand still work on the sideline, kind of automated while I'm still productive, still doing something, still working, still pushing, and I don't waste time that I do want to be working and doing other things. Learning how to do video editing, that is just not my skill. I'm not a design guy at all. I can't imagine. I have a lot of these little, let's say, it's a time waster to try and make me do that, and I can't outsource it. So whenever the time comes where I have the income to outsource the whole personal brand, I don't mind taking the videos, the clips and things, but then I have to edit everything, go and film B-roll things. That's just not my thing. So this felt like the only sort of solution, as well as just writing on and posting on LinkedIn. I like to do that. I like to write. I never thought I would ever say that. I think my mom is shocked. But I do. I find it reflective and interesting. So other than just posting on LinkedIn and commenting and talking to people and connecting, I felt that it was important that some people get to know me a little bit more on the authentic side. If it's anybody that wants to work with me, know how I work, I may not be the most structured person in the world, so you won't learn that. But if you just want to see someone just a bit crazier, maybe than you, or not, you may be the next Bill Gates, but I may my objective is not to become the next Elon Musk or Bill Gates. But I would say that I have quite the ambition compared to most people. So I am just here if you want to share, thoughts, whatever type of entrepreneur you are. I'm pretty good at just commenting, consulting, advice in general. So it could be an interesting, just little conversation. Type in the chat whatever you guys want to say. It could be personal, it could be work, it could be whatever, and I'll get to it. If I'm not in a call or not really working, I'm gonna obviously at the start, I guess, whatever. If I get a message a day, that's like insane. It's not the objective again. I'm just mostly just out here just to be authentic and just be myself. Have some on the spot conversations with my girlfriend who's in front. So there's going to be some M&A, some digital marketing, some just general business advice, some calls, some personal things. So it's just going to be a little bit of everything. But in general, most of my time when I'm streaming is going to be about M&A and getting the first deals done. So I'm going to try and stream hopefully twice a week. I'm going to try and make it a fixed schedule of every, depending. I also have CBS, I have class on certain days, so it may interject. They're not fixed. But if I can make it twice a week, I think Mondays and Wednesdays are good days. I usually want to be productive on a Monday when everybody's back from the weekend, and then on a Wednesday is kind of the middle mark. I could make another stream on Saturdays, or Sunday, probably Saturdays. Sunday we tend to do a lot of cleaning and stuff and that, so it may not be the most great environment to do so. So yeah, we'll see how the schedule goes. If I can do it twice a week already, that's pretty cool. In any case, it's just basically just me working and having myself be filmed. So it's nothing flabbergastus or monstrous in terms of the amount of work. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Right now, I am just writing a lot of emails. Lots of businesses to review, really. As you see, there's this little counter there of obviously the objective. I currently have 0 revenue. I've been, well, yeah, we can call it bootstrapping it, but it's not really. You can't really say this in this business, but injecting and putting money in, even if it is just your Google workspace and opening your account and the mail credits to get the mails from your company house, then the your AI to help your website domain, all these, it's like $20, $20, $20, $20, and just like, things accumulate. You want to get a CRM pipe drive, that's $80. So yeah, 9 months of that. You can make the calculations. Obviously, it's not a lot of money inherently. To get something that could generate a lot more. So, and I'm not in it again for like ROI, return on investment, short term, all these things. So it's mostly just I find this fun. I'm doing it. I prefer getting, whatever. I like to count in pizzas. I think that you guys will will get to know that. It's like what 10 pizzas that a month, something like that. 15 pizzas. Hey, I'll take it if it can. That sounds like a good investment to me. So to keep it running, keep it going. Obviously, the trips and the London Manchester trips are a little bit more than a few pizzas, but yeah, it's a part of the experience. I prefer going on a 6-day trip to London and connecting and networking with people, getting productive, going to see companies I never thought I would, rather than going on a 5-day excursion into Prague to party. So people make their choices, and I choose what I do, and with pleasure. I take it any day. So yeah, I'm just gonna try and track as much stuff as I can. You see that there's the counters, obviously deals, reviews, and meetings. This is just estimations. It's hard to put a specific number on it, but as soon as I do review a deal, what I mean by reviewing a deal is not just, obviously if I scroll on one of the buyer businesses, softwares, and things like that, and platforms. I wouldn't count it as a review. It's really, I get either the teaser, so I have a real interaction with someone that sends me something, or a full IM, any of those things. So IM is the information memorandum. It's the bigger teaser. It gives you some confidential information, but you're not going into full management accounts either. So any of those things, but teasers I think do count because you're sent that by someone, or you pique a little bit of an interest that seemed interesting on a few lines of paper on the platform, but then uh, you know 3-4 extra lines, and there are 3-4 red flags, and they kind of kill the deal. So they're things that you continue to learn on, so they do matter in your overall deal review. So I estimate the deal reviews to be at around 122-ish. That's what with chat we kind of ended up on the medium side. There was a high side estimation, but yeah, whatever. This is good. And then meetings, any calls, it's probably a lot more than that, but just whatever. We'll count-ish from now on. Structure some things, and then yeah, calls, meetings, in person, or yeah, on Zoom or whatever platform we use. I'll try and count them. So we have some sort of metric to not track, but see if there's improvement, see how many, deals to review, how many meetings does it take to get that first deal done. Obviously, that's not something that can be, reproduced by anybody. You could get it done in 2 meetings, or you could get it done in 500. So it just depends on the person. It's very, very volatile industry. Depends on who you know, depends on your background, depends on a lot of things. So this is just for me. This is just from tracking my stats and my future and looking back. I have some sort of metric, and even just for you guys, if it's interesting to, instead of having to ask me how many deals we've reviewed and not being able to answer, I kind of prepared it there. Anyway, prepared it. But anyways, as I said, yeah, in 15 minutes I have a call. You guys will be hopping on with that. It's a buy-side broker. Actually, one of the first brokers I actually ever was in contact with, who referred to me the first deal I ever signed an LOI on. The one I went to go see when I traveled to Manchester. It's not in Manchester, but it's around there. And yeah, and that person moved brokerage firm, and now emailed back, inquiring if I wanted to have a buy-side broker. And he was a great broker and great guy. Gave me, let's say, the first opportunity. So I fully respect and fully honor that. And despite the delays, problems of that first deal not happening, I didn't get any sort of negative or like, yeah, oh, you couldn't do it, or we'll not text him again, or we'll not be in contact with him again. It's very much been the opposite. So I'm pretty happy. I seem to maybe be happy with how I did handle that whole first deal situation. Obviously, I learned a lot of things we could have done to anticipate a lot of the problems, especially on the deal funding side. So that's something I've learned, and something I've been able to even mentor others on, despite not having a business. And I find that insane. I really do find that quite crazy that, I'm 9 months in, don't have an acquisition, and I have a flood of people in my inbox and LinkedIn asking me for advice and introductions, and yeah. So it's quite crazy. Kiki Best. No. Well, it's a stream. It doesn't matter. There's nobody in it anyway, so you don't care. Huh? You want to present yourself like this to the world? I can. I can lift up the camera. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, there you go. I present to you, Alana. Um, Nothing. Continue. Make yourself some food. Obviously, this stream is very very low budget. It's no studio, no nothing. It's obviously just me working. I even have the microwave behind me, so you'll hear some noises, especially when she makes food. Um, yeah, we'll deal with it. If there is audio issues, we will go through that, and I will try and fix that over time. Obviously, the mic is what I use for work and for my calls, and it just yeah it feels a bit weird having something like this in front of me. It would be better, but it just feels weird, and we'll see. If it's necessary, I shall. It is here. I'll find the cables and stuff. But anyways, yeah, we'll try and find. We'll try and find. Anyways, so 10 minutes, and then I'll hop on the call. You guys will be with me for that. Quoi? Ouais, ouais, ouais. I'll stream about it. I don't care. What did I put those mute? I need to figure that out again. Ah, there we go. Audio input. Mute is this. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a? I'm just doing it for now. At least there'll be clips that I can reclip after if I want to make it more, if I really want to attract attention to it later, I can. But the first like 10, 15, whatever, just getting used to it. I'll have clips to make some sort of like reels to make it, an introduction of doing this, why, blah, 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 whatever, a lot of these things. Anyways. Is it? Yeah, that's whatever works out. I'll make some sort of real strategy behind it. I would just get clips, just get stuff on there, whatever. Doesn't exactly. Uh, so I'm just reviewing some stuff, reviewing some deals. This down? Yeah, I think it's. I don't think there exists a more DIY stream than mine. I think I have a record in that aspect, and let's acknowledge that. Let's be honored by that Guinness Book of Record of the most DIY stream ever. Yeah, yeah, flexed, if we can call it that. If we can call it that. Is that was okay? Okay, I think we'll have literally hours of content online worth of pictures, but sure. Oh shit, I forgot to whatever. It looks fine in the camera. The light, what you can put it on. Yeah, I think it's because we opened the store. If it was dark as hell, it wouldn't work. Yeah. I don't think that added anything. Yeah, I know. Yeah, whatever. Okay, okay. Yeah. We have two computers, an iPad, another screen monitor towards me. Oh no, we're 50-50. What are you on about? This is 50-50. This is the middle. Look at what I'm dealing with. I have a woman who takes all the space in the bed. Exactly. I'm 50-50. You literally have you have your computer and your iPad that takes like all this space, this box that's useless up there. Exactly. And then your stand that takes 15. Look at this. This is not the center. You're pushing it way, but whatever. You see, this is what we have to do as men. Huh? Yes. You're so mean. I mean, a pink phone. Yeah, yeah. Where this is what we eat. All right. This is remember I was talking about budget and pizzas. It's not what we eat every day. I'm I'm saying it's good food. I'm saying it's very low budget. It's a difference. But we make it exactly. My mom would be proud. There's some green in there. It's true. I didn't have any green. What? I didn't say anything. Can you? In a way, so lucky. So glad that nobody's here. In a way, it's like, but like inherently, that's kind of contradictory. But I'm super comfortable. Yeah. And I would post 10 times more. It's just a question of it has to get out there. It's like to be able to post something, and I have to make it look a decent bit. But then if I make it look 1% good, I want to make it 2, and then I want to make it 3, and then I want to make it 4, and then 5, and 10, 15, 20, 100. And then, yes, but inherently not my skill at all. I will not learn something that I know I'm terrible at. And it's not because I've not done it before, it's just because it is not at all. Very basically clean. You're lucky nobody's in the chat. Yeah, please. I have to get on the call. I'll be 5 minutes early. It doesn't matter. Let's go. There we go. I'm gonna at least wait for you to be done before I go up on the call. No, no, but I'm not saying. I'm saying it's a critique. I'm saying I'm gonna wait. Continue on perhaps. No, you just put it face down so you can grab everything. All the sharp things you put it face down. That's the rule. Oh my computer is starting to feel it. The amount of just stuff. I think a little warm. Yeah, that's different. It does. Oh, it's just you. I have 2 minutes to get on the meeting. I'm on the time. Je dis pas l'inverse. Voilà. What do you mean my camera's turned off? What's going on? There we go. Should be fine, right? There we go. There we go. Why is there some shining stuff? Oh, this is shiny. What the hell is going on? Why is there a glare? No, it's not the lamp, because if I do that, it doesn't really do anything. Ma. Still this glare. Is it that? Oh yeah, you'll see me hit that quite a bit. It still has this glare. What the hell is going? Interesting. Anyways, I think I'll open this up. It's more natural. Okay, I have to be on the call. Thank you. Hey, how you doing? Oh, I do have it on. That's weird. Are you good? Lovely. There we go. Oh, there we go. Thank you. Yeah, it always just joins on everything I have. Exactly. Okay. Good. How's everything going? Yeah, everything's nice. I'm out here in lovely Copenhagen, even though it's not it's not too bad, but it's a bit cold. But we're doing okay. How's it on your side? Oh. Oh, okay. Okay. Mm, okay. Yeah. You're based in London right now? Okay. Mm, yeah. 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 Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. Okay. Brilliant. Brilliant. Okay. Mm, yeah. Mm, yeah. Okay. Mm. Uh, mm, mm, mm. Brilliant. Yeah, it's yep, loaded up. Perfect. Bristol. Hmm. Yeah. Okay. Mm. Yeah. Mm. Okay. Uh-huh. Visibly. Mm, mm, yeah. Yeah. They take care of that. Yeah. Mm, okay. Mm, mm, yeah. Yeah. Mm, mm, um, quite a lot. Okay. Well, yeah, that's quite a substantial little presentation there. Well, little, I guess there's a lot more intricate information there. Is it only UK property or is it a bit worldwide? Does you focus on yeah, okay. 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 Mm, okay. Yeah. Mm, okay. Mm. Wow. Yeah. One stop shop. Mm, 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 mm. Okay. 6. Yeah, show some real stability and yeah. Is it quite automatic for you guys in that sense? You guys are like a lot of deal flow, a lot of mm, okay. Mm, mm. The goal 2026. Mm, okay. Wow. You mentioned obviously some things like, is there anything else that you think I can, even if it's not my position right now, but in not too long from what we see, we can partner up in that sense, or I can provide some sort of assistance. Uh, mm, mm, mhm, yeah. 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 In terms of my, let's say, investor network and all that, um, Yeah. Mm. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Be interesting. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Of course. Of course. I'd love to join. I'd love to be there. If you let me know when it's going on, and I'll try and bring someone along that could be interesting. January. Okay. Perfect. I was planning to come around those times then myself. Yeah. Brilliant. I think I could fit well. For sure. We'll do. Perfect. Love to see more. Great. For sure. Have a lovely day. See you. Bye. Nope. I kind of forgot. I was a bit busy with the whole stream thing. It's because every time I laugh, it kind of just falls out. Anyways, um, I was kind of for like the first 10 minutes. I was like, wait, this is not the person I was supposed to meet, and because the company name is different. And he was presenting something that didn't. That it's not a buyer. It's not a like a buy side brokerage thing. It was completely different. And it's this guy that I connected with on LinkedIn, who like we just connected and started talking, and he was like, "Oh, I have this alternative investment fund manager based in Luxembourg, co-investing alongside best in class asset managers, developers to deliver institutional grade opportunities." That's his pitch. And so he was like, "Oh, I'd love to, just hop." Like I was like, "Oh, that sounds interesting. Just in general, it's just." You know, and he was like, "Yeah, I'd love to hop on a call and share some thoughts and see how you can maybe help." And yeah, he presented me the whole little deck and presentation about his business, and the two owners are these billionaires and stuff, and sure, yeah, with a B, yeah. Or at least they took two companies to different stock exchanges and for multiple $1 billion. So yeah, they're good conversations in any case. Why am I still on the call? No, we're not. I'm working on a lot of things. Yeah, we have like all day. We're in the middle of the day. There's a whole other middle of the day. I have a lot of these companies I have to look at. You're mean. You take all my time all the time. See what she's doing. CIM Calvin. Hmm. Interesting. Interesting. I was just sent a very interesting IM. Ooh. Ooh. I do not care about adjusted EBITDA. All I want is fucking normal EBITDA. So there's a lot of depreciation in this industry. Um, what I want is assets. Not counting cash. Can I? That's 80,000. How is that even possible? What? Where's that food? Okay. No. What, you want to mute it or you want to mute it or? Okay. viewing this company, and it is rather interesting. And I've never seen a platform like this that gives IMs like this. It's very organized and good looking. I usually just get a PDF sent and then, yeah. And that PDF is like 50 pages, but apparently how they structured it in their website is very interesting. Financial performance. Alignment, financial snapshot. Ah, these are okay. $1.5 million business, £1 million business, I think, around that. It doesn't mean you don't try. I'm not saying you didn't. C'est pas comme ça. Back on air. Whoa. No. How'd you have a company that makes 500,000 and then ask for 11 million? What is wrong with you? I'm sorry. You can have all the property in the world. You're not selling the property. You're selling the business. I think that's not the highest valuation business I've ever seen. For such a low profit. It's either you sell on multiple of your profits or you sell asset based. And if it was asset based, then you wouldn't be selling it on business buyers. We're asking for an 18.8 times multiple. The usual multiple is 3 or 4. Yes, they have probably a lot of real estate in there, but that's not how it works. And that is not, you know, I'll try and buy a freehold, leasehold, but Shitty clients. I was on air. Oh well, whatever. She'll never see this. Ha ha ha. She could. Nah, she never would. Nobody will ever see this anyway, so whatever. Nobody. It's like if you go, and it's not like I'm comparing myself to Speed, but would you go back to like Speed's first stream to watch the whole thing? No, I don't think so. I don't think many people would do that. Only like the purists. But like, who would be a purist of me? Come on. Anyway, it would have been interesting, but completely delusional. I can inquire and see if I can get this thing through, like leasehold, because then they won't have any assets to lend against. Business in itself, I don't mind. But that 13 care homes, they only make 585 profit. Nothing here is confidential, so I can say this because it's literally on their website. So I can say this, which one I'm looking at, and people can know. But when I get into NDAs and things, that's when I have to blur all this stuff out. Right now, we can just look at a deal, and I can show you this if I wanted to. So even myself, I'm trying to ask myself if I should be saying this, but I think I'm fine. Yeah, that's 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 one hell of a business right there, with an 18.9 basically times multiple of EBITDA. That's crazy. Of adjusted EBITDA, sorry. Adjusted. We know how those go. I'll try. Okay. Hmm. Okay. I'll do one last thing, and then I can start to diverge to you a little bit more. That's true though. Today is a busy boy. Even in class, I did not do anything. I was like, he talked about SEO. There's a guy who came that works has been working for SEO. Like he presented. It was by far, I think, the most interesting class I've had since I started. But even that, it's like, boom. But yeah, I was dominant. Please tell me we got that. I'm sure we did. I'm very happy about that now. Oh, plunk, plunk, plunk. I think it's going to happen soon. There's like a huge delay. There we go. There you are. Expelliarmus. It's funny. I'll send the clip to you after. Seems that when I'm concentrated, I don't particularly talk a lot, weirdly enough. When I'm concentrated, I don't particularly talk a lot, weirdly enough, right? Huh? What do you mean? That's not true. Oh, weirdly enough, it's the same for you, huh? All I have to do is just send like a small like feedback message for you to just like ruin your day, ruin your productivity day. So I just have to like insert a little negative in your day, and like you have to put out a negative response, and then you're screwed. I know, I know, I know, I know. Talk, talk, talk. Okay. I did not send the LOI, is what I still need. Ma. Or maybe you've put in Dropbox. I'm just gonna try Dropbox. Oh, we did put a lot of bank statements and stuff. What? Put in link. No, LOI. I need the LOI. I need the LOI. Well, it's not like she's gonna then just delete the messages. You know, it's a screenshot it. Wow. Look at how it integrates with what you already have, if it's possible. Um, Good. And then if that is the case, then yeah, we'll use that as landing page. Okay, I think I'm going to call the company up. See if I can. I just did send an email. It's maybe a bit harassment. I'm a bit of a harasser, but like maybe a bit too much. I also sent that firm like 4 other emails, specifically that firm to that guy. Oh, maybe not that guy, but guy who's looking at the inbox today. We had one of the we're looking at the bank statements. We're looking at the bank statements of one of the companies we're looking at, and he bought lottery tickets with the company account. £10. Je sais pas si c'est trompé or I don't know if he made a little bit of a little mistake there, but it's pretty interesting. It's pretty funny. Alright. Hein? Mange. Ouais. Was war das denn erste da? Ganz kurz, Mhm. Okay, cool. I mean, it's okay. That's interesting. Yeah, I do agree with that. What do you mean? Oh, by yeah. Oh, I think I will cut the stream and come with you then. I think I'll cut the stream and come with you then. Oh, it's good. It's a testing round. Good stuff.